Hello and welcome to another drawing with Uncle John. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw a shark, which is one of my favourite ones to draw of all the animals because it only involves one shape, which is much easier to draw, and you can draw different types of shark quite easily. So we're going to have a rubber and a pencil, as always, our black pen, and I'm using a grey pen this time. You can use grey pencil, you could even use your pencil to colour in if you want, or blue, you could do a blue shark, you could even do a purple shark, whatever colour shark you want. So we're going to first take our pencil and we're going to draw a triangle, which is going to start with a big long straight line across our page, and then we're going to do an upside down triangle, and we're going to make one side shorter than the other. You might want to watch Uncle John do this before you do it. You do a short side and then a long side. So we've got a sort of upside down wonky triangle. So once you've got your long line, you've done this to make your wonky upside down triangle, we're going to add the bits and bobs of the shark. So the first thing we're going to do is, sharks have got a big tail on the top. I'm going to draw it like that. So it's like a triangle. I've done a little bit of a curve on that side, and that's going to be his big fin on the top. And then sharks have got a big long tail. So the way I like to draw a tail is to draw a letter C or a K. And you'll see what I mean. You might want to watch me do this first. We've got the back of the triangle is here. I'm going to draw sort of K, a C shape like that. And you want to kind of have the middle of where this triangle meets, somewhere in the middle of this C. Because what we're going to do, once you've drawn this C, we're going to join the ends of the C to the triangle, just like that. So you can draw a line there and a line there to give a sort of open mouth look. So you draw a K, then a line to join the triangle, and another line to join the triangle. So we've drawn our triangle, top fin, back tail. We're going to draw the fins on his tummy, which is just a triangle, just like that, somewhere on this bottom line, but between the fin at the top and the tail at the back. We're going to draw one triangle and then another little triangle. So the first triangle goes over the line, the second triangle goes just up to the line like that. And once you've done those bits and bobs, we're going to draw the shark's big mouth and big teeth where we like to gnash. So we're going to go off this shorter side of the triangle here. I'm going to draw a big curve and another big curve like that. So if you saw that, somewhere along the middle of this line we draw a curve, and then we do another one there. It kind of looks like half of a banana almost, to be his big mouth where we'll put his big teeth later. And that's all we have to do with a pencil today. So we've done a triangle, another sort of triangle to be the fin at the top, a K with a couple of lines to make the tail, and another couple of triangles to be the fins at the bottom. So we'll put our pencil down and we'll get our black pen. Now with the black pen, we're going to do a lot of drawing over our pencil, but there's a couple of little changes we'll do. So the first thing we want to do is draw the shark's eye. So that's going to be a circle, just there. So above the mouth, just there. And then if you want to, you can do an eyeball in that. Colour it in now while you're waiting. And sharks have kind of got a little pudgy nose at the front of them, so I'm going to just give a little bit of a sort of K shape there to round off where that triangle ends. I'm going to do a little nostril as well. So now what we're going to do, once we've drawn our eye and our little stubby nose, is we're going to draw a line. We're going to go over the eye and then carry the line on. So if you watch this, we're going to go line, over the eye, leaving a bit of a gap, and then carry on and stop. Just when we're inside this fin at the top, we're going to stop. So remember, we're going from the nose, little line over the eye, and then into the fin. And the next bit is we're going to leave a gap, we're going to start towards the back of the fin, and we're going to carry on that line and go into the tail and stop again. So we're not going all the way to the end, we're going to draw from here to there. And we can just draw straight over the fin that we drew earlier on, because I'm quite happy with that fin. Now let's draw this fin on his belly. And once we've done the fin on the belly, we can do the other one. And then we don't want this line here that's on the fin, so we're going to start at the back of the fin, carry on the line, and just as above we're going to stop. We're not going to the end, we're going to stop a little bit early. And then we can draw his tail. So we're just going to go straight over the lines we drew earlier, like the big open mouth, just like that. So once you're happy with your tail, you've done all of this. This is the bit where we're going to draw down this front. We're going to do the shark's mouth, and we're going to see how he's got a bit of a pointy tummy. Nobody's got a pointy tummy. We're going to make that a little bit rounder. So if you watch Uncle John, you'll see you go down, we go around the mouth we drew, and we're going to carry on up there. So I've made a curve. You can see what the pencil line there, which I had drawn. He's got a bit more of a curved belly now. So we've gone from the nose, we've gone around the mouth, curve a little bit, and up to the other fin. Now, as I said earlier, sharks have got big mouths, and in those big mouths are big teeth. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw some jaggedy big shark teeth. And the trick for that is zigzags. So if you watch this, we're going to do lots and lots of triangle zigzags like this to give the shark big teeth. And once you're happy with those zigzaggy teeth, we're going to also add, sharks can breathe underwater, a couple of gills. That's how they breathe. And there's your shark drawn. So we can actually put our black pen away, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my rubber. Now my pen has dried, so I can start to rub out some of these little pencil lines you can see that we didn't need. So we will get rid of that one, get rid of that one, this triangle here on the bottom of the belly, and at the front of the tooth, this gap here, and over the eye. And there's a little bit at the front of the nose because I made him have a round nose. So I'm happy with my shark. I've rubbed out the bits that I didn't need. Now we can start to colour him in if we want. So as I say, if you want to use your pencil you can do, or a grey pen like Uncle John's got. Just start colouring in. I think I'm going to give him a white belly. So what I'm going to do for a white belly is I'm going to draw from this fin, just like that, give him a white tummy. Just start to colour in. You don't have to give him a white belly if you don't want to. Change that a little bit. And remember, just take your time with the colouring. Uncle John's been colouring in for a long time, so he's quite quick, but it's not a race. Just make sure you get it done to a point where you're happy. Or if you don't want to, you don't have to colour it in. If you're happy with your drawing, you can just have it as a drawing. It doesn't need to be coloured in. And you can colour it in any colour you want. It doesn't have to be grey. It can be, you can have a purple shark, you could have a pink shark, you could have a green shark if you want to. Colour in his nose. Being careful around the eye, I don't get any in the eye. And there we go. There's our shark all coloured in. Now, as I said, sharks are one of my favourite animals to draw because it all starts with that triangle that we drew. And the nice thing about drawing that triangle is you can draw different shapes of triangle, fatter ones, shorter ones, and it will always make a different shark. So I can be quick here, I'll show you. If I drew a triangle like that, which is kind of short and stubby, you could have a very different looking shark altogether. You could have one that looks a little bit give him a big nose. And it looks a little bit like that. And that looks very different from that shark. And it's just because we started off with a different coloured, different shaped triangle. So again, I can colour in this little shark whilst I'm waiting. It all depends on what shape of triangle you draw to begin with. So your shark might not look like either of mine, but that's probably because of the sort of triangle you drew, and that's okay, because there are different sharks with different shapes. So as always, we've drawn a shark, we're going to write shark. So it's S, H, an A, R, and a K. Shark. I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any requests for what animal to draw next, let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye.